Hi friends, as many of you know, the GATE CSE 2021 results were recently announced, and a big congratulations to all the rankers who got good ranks that they're happy with, because it's your enormous amount of effort and practice that you've put in for 1 year, and in some cases even more than 1 year, to achieve the success. Congratulations to all of you. And a very big thank you to all of our students for trusting us with their time, energy and money. Note that this is the second batch of GATE students, because this is the second year in which GATE applied course is active, and in second year we have gotten a terrific result. All that because of a bunch of students trusting us with their preparation. So to give you some high level statistics about applied GATE course results, we have about 40 plus students in the top 100 ranks. We are just saying plus because we still don't have all the numbers. We're collecting some information as students are sharing this information with us. And of these 40 plus students, we want to clearly call it out. 26 plus students are course enrolled, which means they have enrolled for the applied GATE course. And about 14 plus students are test series enrolled. Again, we haven't collected the data, and some of the students are still sharing the data with us. So we are assuming that the test series enrolled students number would be significantly more than 14. Again, the course enrolled student number may not increase much. It will be 26, maybe 27, maybe 28, but it will not increase significantly, to be realistic. But the test series enrolled students, we expect it to increase because most of the toppers enroll in multiple test series, including our own. Again, we are still counting these numbers as students are sharing their rank sheets and details. So we'll keep this updated at gate.appliedroutes.com, which is our website, right? So again, as I just told you, we are still counting. If there is anybody whom we have not reached out to, or who has not reached out to us, please reach out to us and we'll update these numbers. All the updated stats will be at gate.appliedroutes.com, right? Again, as I just mentioned, we are not expecting the course enrolled number to increase significantly, maybe by 1 or 2 more, but the test series enrolled, we expect it to increase significantly. Now, having said that, the most important thing here is, remember that for all the students who are successful, your success is primarily because of the hard work and effort you have put in for the last 1 year, and in some cases more. And equally importantly, it is the support that your family and friends have provided you over the last year, or even in some cases more. So it is your hard work, the support from your family and friends, which deserve all the credit, right? We as mentors or teachers only play a small, significant but a small role. Let's be realistic about it. Now, if I have to put some numbers to it, let us also be very open and realistic about it. You, your family, your friends, your support, most importantly, your own dedicated hard work and effort should be given at least 90% credit for your success, for all the toppers, right? Because there are thousands of students who learn. It is your effort and the support that you got from your family, especially during the COVID pandemic, that probably has contributed 90% or even sometimes more. All of your mentors, teachers, people like me, people like my team, whether it's an applied GATE course or at any other institute or organization or academy, right? Our contribution is only 10%. Again, this is the reality of it, and I can justify why it is so in just a couple of minutes. At applied GATE course, we have trained and we have taught thousands of students. The effort of our whole team, whether it's an instructor, mentors, people who clarify doubts, people who call you on phone, our effort is the same for almost all the students, more or less the same, with small differences here and there. Our effort has been the same for all of these thousands of students, but the results for the thousands of students differ. In some cases, some people are unfortunately unlucky that they made some silly mistakes. But in a vast majority of cases, it is your effort. As I told you a while ago, right? It is you and your effort with some support from your family which should be given 90% of the credit. That's because while we work with thousands of students, it is your effort that has gotten you success, that has paid off at the end, right? So that's why we always say that it is the effort of the student or the learner with support from family and friends which should be given the highest credit, almost 90% credit. Now, again, this is the justification behind it. Now, of course, I also have to give a special mention and kudos to all of our dedicated mentors. Our dedicated mentors have done literally, like, just to give you some estimate, for the last batch of students, we have done 75,000 plus emails or doubt clarifications over a comment section in the videos. and about 6,500 phone calls to clarify their doubts, everything from technical doubts to people being little low after not getting good marks in an exam. And if you even count post-gate counseling, this number would increase to 7,500, right? We have done close to 1,000 plus more calls beyond the 6,500 just for post-gate guidance for students, both toppers and people who did not get the rank that they expected, right? We try to give in the same amount of effort to all of our students, and the results differ primarily because of the effort that students put in, and in some cases students avoiding silly mistakes, right? So a big kudos to all of our mentors who have put in enormous amount of effort for the last batch of students, and I'm sure, and I can promise it from our side, we will double down for the next batch, right? Cool. So again, very importantly, we very clearly call out whenever we showcase any of our results, we say whether a student is course enrolled or test series enrolled very, very clearly. It is very important for people like us who have an organization like Applied Gatecse to clearly separate out these results. Unfortunately, some academies, institute courses don't do it. Well, others do it. We have seen some people who didn't do it 2 years back who are doing it now. That's a very good thing in the right direction. So we strongly recommend everyone who is like us, like Applied Gatecse, to clearly separate out course enrolled and test series enrolled, because there is a fundamental reason behind it. I'll just explain that in a minute. Most students enroll in multiple test series. When students call us and say, hey, I've enrolled for your test series, should I enroll for so-and-so persons or so-and-so teams or so-and-so organizations test series? We say, please do. It's always a good idea to take more tests. More practice never hurts, right? So lot of students, I can almost say that people who are in the top 500 ranks, most of them would have enrolled for multiple test series. So this is the reason why we, people like us who are like GATE applied course or instructors or teachers or organizations which teach for GATE, we should clearly separate out course enrolled rankers from test series enrolled rankers. And we want to be very clear about it ourselves, and we are very happy that some other organizations are also started doing it while others haven't done it. Okay, so if you go to gate.appliedroots.com, for every rank we clearly tag it and say whether it is a rank of a student who is course enrolled or test series enrolled. I think it is something that we have to be fully transparent to all of our current students and future students. Okay, we have done one more very interesting thing. Thanks to the generosity of our students, many of our course enrolled students have given us detailed video interviews. I'm one of the interviewers. I've had some of my mentors also join me in these interviews. We have posted these interviews, about I think 25, 26 of them if I'm not wrong. And these interviews basically share the journeys of each of these students, their struggles, their ups and downs, their preparation strategies, right? So all of them have been posted on our YouTube channel. So please check them. There is also a playlist which you can go through to see various students' journeys. Now, again, all of this is on our YouTube channel and we'll also post it on our website. And these are very detailed interviews with back and forth questions. And since we know that there are a lot of students from various backgrounds, some working professionals, some BTech third year students, some BTech final year students, some students who have a career gap, some students who have taken a break for GATE preparation. So we have all those types of students amongst these interviews, all of such students from various backgrounds. Somebody who is at a top product based company is also there in this, right? So we have students from a lot of backgrounds whose interviews we have shared, so that when you watch them, you can connect, if not with one, with another interview, right? So you will find somebody very similar to you in at least one of these 25, 26 journeys that we have posted on our YouTube channel. Please check them out. In these videos, we have also focused a lot on their learning strategies and how they practiced thoroughly for the examination. And we also focused on their ups and downs in the preparation. We all go through an emotional roller coaster through the journey of GATE preparation. Someday we think, hey, I'm going to get a top 50 rank or a top 10 rank. Other day we think, hey, I'm not even going to qualify. So there is this huge emotional roller coaster that we try to capture in some of these interviews. Again, there are many more details that we discuss from person to person. So please check out these videos, and I'm sure we learned a lot from these videos, to be honest with you, because in some of these we've asked students about suggestions on how we can improve from GATE applied course. So I'm sure you will also learn a lot of interesting strategies and journeys, because we also got to learn a lot of interesting things from these students of ours. Cool. Now, just to give you some more statistics, in the top 10 ranks, we have about 8 ranks, and to be precise, 4 of them are course enrolled, 4 of them are test series enrolled. Now, since we know all the top 10 ranks, I think this is not going to change much. In the top 100 ranks, we have about 40 rankers, 26 who are course enrolled, 14 who are test series enrolled as of now. Again, this number could be much more because we have not collected this data. We have not reached out to all the students. Again, if there is any student whom we have not reached out or who has not yet reached out to us, you can please reach out to us. We'll update these numbers. Now, to give you a rough estimate, if you look at this, again, 4 out of 10 is a very error prone statistic, but 26 out of 100, again, we are focusing mostly on course enrolled students. 26 out of 100 is a pretty healthy number. So this is approximately like a 25% of students in the top 100 ranks. Again, we haven't had time to collect all the rankers in top 300 or top 500, but we estimate, again, this is just an estimate, this is not a fact. We estimate that about 25% of students in the top 300 or the top 500 or the top 1000 rankers could be our course enrolled students. We're collecting this data instead of an estimate. As soon as we get more data, we'll share the statistics with you. But this is a reasonable statistics because 26 out of 100 is a reasonable statistic with pretty good confidence intervals, as we say in statistics. Cool. Now, one more interesting statistic is our first batch of course enrolled students was Gatecse 2020. They attempted Gatecse 2020. Our second batch is Gatecse 2021. From Gatecse 2020 to 2021, we literally doubled the number of rankers who are course enrolled in the top 100, top 10, top 200, etc. roughly speaking, right? So this is literally a doubling. So the numbers that you see here, this 26 course enrolled students, it's roughly double of what we achieved last year in the previous gate. So, or you can say doubling or 2x, or you can say 100% lift. Of course, getting 100% lift again will be harder, but we will surely strive for that for the next batch of students. Again, it's also the trust of students that has created all of this success. As I told you, only 10% of this credit should go to us, 90% to the students, their efforts and their family's support. Another thing is having a few ranks in the top 100 is significantly easier than having 26 course enrolled students or many rankers. And I think the reason we have this bigger success is primarily and fundamentally because of the trust that students have placed on us. And thanks a ton to all of our students who have trusted us with their preparation for GATE. Without them, we would have not been able to achieve this. Now, let's go to some post-GATE guidance here, right? So again, these are high-level numbers that we are stating. We'll tell you how to reach out to us in case you have further questions. Now, if you have gotten a rank between 1 and 1500, in the top 1500 ranks, you will get MTech admissions in the top 20 institutes or universities. Like these are your Indian Institute of Science, top IITs, and also some new IITs like IIT Hyderabad, which has a terrific MTech program, great placements, great coursework, etc. Some good NITs and also some of the good triple ITs. Right? So you will get into admissions to all of these good institutes. So if you get a rank between 1 to 1500, we strongly recommend that you join for the MTech program in these universities. Again, we have done a video which is there on our channel, which talks about what is a typical cutoff in the previous years for admissions to these top 20 universities. And we have placed these top 20 universities in terms of their academics, in terms of their placements and things like that. So you can check out that video which is there on our YouTube channel, which I will also place in the description section of this video. So if you get an admission to any of these institutes, please join. Don't drop a year. Please join these top 20 universities and study well in your MTech. Again, imagine if you don't get into, let's say, the top university like IIT Bombay or Indian Institute of Science. You get into a smaller IIT or a smaller NIT. Let's just say. As long as you study well in your MTech, it really doesn't matter. You have 2 years to study well in your MTech. If you study hard and well in your MTech and excel, you're equivalent to somebody who is graduating from Indian Institute of Science or IIT Bombay. There is not much of a difference. So your academic excellence and your learning in the 2 years of MTech will distinguish you, not just your university. So if you're getting a rank in this range, please join in the top 20 universities, because placements there are pretty good, and also the academics and the coursework is also pretty good in most of these places. Now, if you get a rank between 1500 to 3000, then you have two options. One option is to join some of the central universities or state universities. And if you're interested to again attempt for GATE, you can attempt for GATE next year, which is GATE 2022, right? Because you've already gotten a decent rank here. If you just double down your effort, next year you might get a better rank. That's one option. The second option is you can join in a job. If you have a job offer or if you're currently employed, or if you think you can get a job quickly, please join in a job and prepare for the next year GATE, which is GATE CSE 2022. Right? Very simple logic here. And now imagine if you got a rank which is 3000 plus and you're not getting an admission at state or central university, then it's a good option to join a job. Again, the choice between joining a state or a central university and job is very personal. Some students might prefer a job, some students might prefer a state or a central university. That's a personal choice you have, right? It depends on what your objectives are. Now, if you're getting a rank above 3000 and if you're not getting a good state or central university, just attempt for your job, prepare for your job. Remember, a lot of GATE preparation will help you get a job because you're comfortable with data structures, algorithms, programming, basic aptitude, right? So whatever you've learned in GATE and which has helped you get a 3000 rank, it will easily help you get a decent job. Get into the job and prepare for the next year of GATE. This is what we strongly recommend. Again, this rank 1500 might increase to 2000 this year because a lot of these top 20 universities have started additional programs like MTech in data science, like MTech in AI, right? So MTech in computational data science. So some of these universities, some of these top 20 universities have started additional programs. So this rank, instead of being from 1000 to 1500, even people in the range of 1500 to 2000 also might get into these top 20 universities. If you get into these top 20 universities, please join, excel during your MTech. The output will be the same whether you're at a top IIT like IIT Bombay or IISc, or you're at a smaller and newer IIT. The results will be the same if you work hard during your MTech. Cool. So again, if you're a student who is in the top 1 to 1500 rank or top 1 to 2000 rank who has gotten into the top 20 universities, remember that you have to prepare now for the next level of competition. Your competition changes completely because when you go to an IIT or an NIT or a IIIT or Indian Institute of Science, your peers are all GATE toppers. They all have very strong foundations. So you have to compete with them during your coursework and your placements now. So the level of competition will suddenly increase and you have to prepare for that. When you join to a top university, every midterm exam, every semester end exam will be harder than a GATE exam. That's the reality of it and you have to prepare for it. So my suggestion, because you might have 2 to 3 months before you join your MTech programs, it is best if you can become good at programming data structures and algorithms, preferably with a focus on competitive programming. Because in these 2 to 3 months, if you become comfortable with data structures, algorithms, competitive programming, etc., again, this is a skill which can be used everywhere. Whether you're specializing in AI, whether you're specializing in data structures algorithms, whether you're specializing in databases, wherever you go, a good strong foundational knowledge of programming, data structures and algorithms will help you enormously. So in the next 2 to 3 months, to prepare yourself better for the next level of competition during your MTech, I strongly recommend in the next 2 to 3 months, prepare well for programming, data structures, algorithms with a special focus on competitive programming. That's what I would strongly recommend. Now, again, this post-GATE guidance, there will be a lot of special cases of students. So if there is any question you have, please email us or call us. Go to gate.appliedroots.com, which is our website where we have our email address and our phone numbers. We will try and help as many students as possible as part of the post-GATE guidance. Again, we can discuss about which university is good for you, which programs, which MTech program is good for you, what are the interviews like, what are the exams. Some universities also conduct one more level of screening exam. So what would those exams be? If you have any questions like this, please reach out to us and we'll help you. Very importantly, to all those who did not get a good rank, like a rank above 2000 or above 3000, our strongest recommendation is don't drop a year, please join in a job. Please join in a job because you've already prepared for GATE once. You can work harder and prepare harder for the next year GATE. You can build on top of the learnings that you have had in the last year, the mistakes also you made in the last year. You can join in a job and you can comfortably prepare next year for GATE. Again, we have many such journeys in our video interviews that I mentioned earlier. We have a lot of students who did not get a good GATE rank in their BTech final year or in the previous year when they wrote the GATE examination, but they joined a job, they struggled, they worked harder and they got in the top 100 ranks. So we have such journeys in our video interviews. Please check them out because they can help you understand how to join in a job and prepare harder for GATE the next year. There are many such very interesting interviews that you can check out. Now, again, most importantly, if you did not get a good rank, remember, it is a consistent and persistent effort which always wins in the long run. Don't get demoralized, don't feel low. You've put in your effort, unfortunately, you did not get a good rank. Just put in consistent and persistent effort, correct all your mistakes for the next year. There is nothing that is stopping you from getting a good rank, right? It's as simple as that. Don't think about the short term. Always think about the long term. Put in your effort. There will always be a payday for your efforts, especially consistent effort over a long period of time. Okay, cool. So if you have any questions, especially those who did not get a good rank, if you have any questions, please reach out to us. Go to gate.appliedroots.com. We have our email address and phone numbers. Please reach out to us. We will try and help you as best as we can. Whether you're a course enrolled student or not, we will still try and help you as best as we can. Cool. So with that, I'll wrap it up. And once again, congratulations to all of the toppers, and have a great time. And it's perfectly all right. Those of you who did not get a good rank, there is always a next shot. There is no age limit to GATE. I was just seeing that there is a 70-plus-year-old person who cracked GATE with good marks. So there is no limit to it. Just put in your consistent effort, and all the best wherever you are.